Hi everybody, I'm Bob Int Mstr. And over 30 years ago, I had the good fortune to be there at the beginning of a whole new industry. It was called home shopping. And I'm sure that we've all heard of that nowadays, right? It generates over $12 billion every single year. And I would say over all these years, I've been able to see so many products, every product imaginable that would do different things. And over all this time, I've always been captivated with technology-related products. And so today we have something for you that's going to enable you to take your company to the next level. If you are interested in making more money, and of course you are, or getting more customers, or being able to offer a service through your company to others that they cannot get anywhere else, then what we have for you is absolute breakthrough technology information. And chatting with me here today and bringing us all this terrific information is the president of a company called MyWare Corporation. Nick Perini is with us right now. And Nick, we certainly welcome you to the program, and good to have you here, my friend.
Thank you, Bob.
And first, let's talk about MyWare Corporation. Let's share with all of our viewers and listeners a little bit more about your company and what it does and how it got started.
Okay, the roots of MyWare started with Digital All-Star. We are a video production company, and we did events like Major League Baseball's All-Star Game.
Okay, now when you say video production company, you do an event, what does that really mean?
It was my dream back maybe 15 years ago to take picture day.
Okay.
Which you might remember in Little League Baseball, where kids stand there holding a bat.
Oh yeah.
We thought we can take this, and instead of the kid just standing there holding a bat, we have them swinging a bat and stick that kid in the background of a World Series and have them hit the winning home run to a World Series.
Jeter hits it in the right. Back at the wall.
Yeah, the Christian, our new Digital All-Star.
I think it was every kid's dream.
Sure.
I was fortunate enough to sell a company that I had and then begin to work on this dream, this idea, this concept. And we developed it. We developed a prototype and pitched it to Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball hadn't seen anything like it, and this was probably going back almost 5 years ago now. Mm-hmm. And they said, look, don't call us, we'll call you.
Right.
But we thought it was pretty cool. Thing is, we had the kid in. We had that Little League kid. And what we didn't know was what baseball thought, we really need to bring this to the masses. So we started sticking adults into these scenes of the World Series.
Kind of broadening out the appeal.
Kind of broadening out the
Right.
appeal, exactly. That's exactly what happened. And as a result, Major League Baseball says, I love it. I want you guys doing our All-Star.
So here you were on the cutting edge of something. I mean, Major League Baseball had never seen anything like that before. You were able to create something that never existed before. And by the way, that's what Nick has also done with the product that we're going to share with you in just a couple of minutes here. Nothing like it has ever been out there on the market, and you're going to have the opportunity to find out more about it. So here you are. You developed this system, ready to go. Take me to the next step with your company.
Okay. Major League Baseball said, we need a spot for you. We're going to bring you to this year's Fan Fest. We went out there. We were excited about it, what was going on. We lugged with us probably $50,000 worth of equipment. They put us on center stage there. It was cool. We had thousands of people come through and get the MVP award.
Right.
Each one of those fans actually thought they won the award, but we're working with the green screen.
Right.
So this virtual set that we're at is basically what we do. The concept is pretty much the same.
You could create any atmosphere that you really wanted to.
We can create virtually any background. That's right. That's correct.
And that's what really pays off, and that's what so many people get a thrill out of and satisfaction from being there in the moment. So you were able to create that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We can create just about any environment.
Okay.
So in this particular case, we went to Fan Fest. We had thousands of people come through. One of the problems we had, one of the difficulties, again, lugging around about $50,000 worth of equipment, and the time it took to set up all this equipment.
Yeah, I would imagine. I mean, when you mentioned that a moment ago, taking all that equipment and getting on the plane, I mean, you had to travel, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that had to be a real hassle. So did that lead you to think, wait a minute, being the innovator that you are, I would imagine you're thinking, wait, there's got to be a better way. There's got to be an easier way.
Right, absolutely. We had hoped that there was a better way. At the time, we weren't thinking too much about it other than getting through these events and meeting the requirements of Major League Baseball.
Sure.
And they were forcing us to do things that the green screen technology has been around since the 30s or 40s or 50s, something like that. But what baseball was requiring us to do is we had to provide for them DVD. So each fan that came into the booth was given a DVD. And again, you have to remember, there's 150,000 people attending Fan Fest.
Wow.
Thousands of people coming through our booth and having to deliver a finalized DVD. It's quite a requirement to have to do. But we did it. We met the requirements, but we learned so much from that. Again, thousands of people coming through, we were able to do them in real time, deliver these DVDs, but it was still taking quite a bit of time, almost 6 minutes per DVD to render them. So we figured if we were going to go back there, we were going to have to do it a better way.
Right.
And as a result of that, we met up with a fellow by the name of Ed Doherty, who Ed is the only person I know with an Emmy award, and Ed won his Emmy for the Skycam.
Okay.
He was on a team that built the Skycam.
Wow.
So I knew Ed actually from Villanova. He's a professor of engineering there, and he was involved with an entrepreneur program. And I was also involved with the same program. So I did have a connection with Ed, and I said, listen, we've got this problem, and maybe you can help us. So we sat down, we kind of drew it up, and he said, we can do this.
And for you to find out more information on how this incredible one-of-a-kind product can help take your business to the next level, you can simply go to their website. It's mywarecorp.com. Now that's M-I-W-A-R-E, mywarecorp.com. Right now, we're talking to the president of MyWare Corporation, Nick Perini, and we are talking about this incredible product. First of all, the Studio in a Box, though, is really nothing new. Hasn't that been out there for a while?
There has been Studio in a Box.
Yeah. What's different about your Pixcara over what someone else might be thinking? Well, Studio in a Box, I've heard of that before. It truly is, as I said, there's nothing like Pixcara out there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about what's different about it.
Well, primarily when we went to these events, this box is built around the requirements that we had. For instance, the need to render and hand out DVDs,
Okay.
which is a big selling point for anyone attending an event. They want to walk home with that
Sure,
history,
sure.
that
memory.
capturing that moment,
Yeah.
that memory. So things like the DVD burners weren't built into other units that are out there on the marketplace. Having them built into our box as well speeded up the whole delivery.
Okay.
I mentioned a little bit earlier that it was taking us about 6 minutes to deliver a DVD. So as the people, our fans, would walk off the stage, we captured their movie, their MVP award, whatever it was. They would still have to kind of hang around the booth in order to wait for that DVD. Well, now it's almost instantaneous. I mean, within 45 seconds, because it's built in now to the system, it takes about 45 seconds to deliver that DVD.
45 seconds, and that's
45
it?
seconds.
Oh, that's great.
So it's almost as they're walking off the stage.
Oh, that's terrific. And that must be very, very gratifying, and they must really enjoy that.
Absolutely.
Right.
Consideration. Tell us how it feels to be outside.
What was the question again? Oh, that was fun.
Very fun.
I think it was awesome.
Oh, that was a lot of fun. That was awesome. Good time.
I think everyone should try it. I was really excited. It was fun. Funny.
I think it was wonderful. It's interactive and it's technology at its best.
A couple of things we've established up till now. First of all, the old way of doing it was very time consuming because you know, not only did it cost you in time, but it also cost you in money to lug all of this equipment around, and delivering the end result to the customer took a long period of time.
Absolutely.
But you have solved those problems. So someone right now who's maybe watching this and how this could help your business, you can get results right away, portable and affordable. But let me ask you about the complexity of it. I mean, do you have to go to some school to be trained on how to operate this? I mean, it sounds very, very complex.
That was the thing. We developed this box so that even I could use it.
Is
And
that right?
I'm not the professional. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I knew that if this was really to take off, that we'd have to develop this for anyone to be able to use, from the professional to the prosumer level, which really kind of goes into helping videographers, video production companies grow their businesses too, because now they don't need necessarily that trained professional. They can use an intern and have them go out to these events, capturing those images, producing.
Which also saves money.
which also saves money and grows the business.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
absolutely.
And that's what we all want to do. We want to grow our businesses. This is the quick and the easy, the affordable, the portable way in which to do it. Once again, you want more information about it, mywarecorp.com. That's where you need to go to find out how this can help your business grow, not 8 months down the road. This is going to grow for you immediately. I mean, when you start using this, you're going to be able to offer folks something that they can't get anywhere else. So as a videographer, I come to you and now you're my client. You're having a wedding, let's say. Let's make this real, Nick, for those that are watching, all right? You're having a wedding. What options does Pixcara offer me that someone else might not?
Okay.
What am I going to be able to do with that wedding?
Now, as videographers, always looking for new services, bringing more value to the customer. And what we're able to do is an event like a wedding is maybe you're landlocked. Maybe you're somewhere in Kansas or the reception is in the basement of a firehouse. But you want to make it look as though you're on the beaches of Maui.
Oh, yeah.
Not a problem.
Right.
Now, this will enable that to happen. And again, you know, when you're talking about a wedding and adding service and adding value, that's what people are looking for. To have each attendee at the wedding leave with this memory, this memento of the occasion, is a perfect giveaway.
See, that's what I like about this. Not only is the technology advanced and everything, but it's so gratifying. The end result, the individuals are going to be able to walk out of there with something in their hands.
Absolutely.
You don't have to say, oh, Cousin Joe, listen, you go back home and 6 weeks later we'll send you a DVD or whatever.
Yep.
You can have it now.
Absolutely.
And that was very important in you developing this, right?
That was absolutely important. In fact, that was one of the features and why we wanted to build in some of these components into the Pixcara,
Right.
in there to take advantage of the performance in the box, in the machine itself. And we were able to take what was an exorbitant amount of time
Right.
and really condense it down within seconds to be able to deliver products at DVD.
And that's
Or
one of the
some-
beautiful benefits about it, right?
That is absolutely one of the beautiful benefits.
So if you happen to be, maybe you're doing a wedding or maybe you're at any type of an event, not just a wedding, but any type of an event, whether you have 6,000 people or 600 or 6 people, the end result is that you're going to be able to get the finished product to the client in a matter of seconds.
Absolutely.
And that makes all the difference in the world.
It makes for happy customers, and time is money too. Absolutely.
Exactly.
But one of the other, I guess, key features of the box and the Pixcara and what we're able to do is deliver the DVDs, which was our first requirement in our first year at FanFest. Each year we had to advance the technology. Major League Baseball said, okay, that was good, but we've got to be better for the next year. What they did is pushed us to develop what we call our InstaView and instant uploads. So now we don't have to give somebody a DVD, although it's still built into the system.
Right.
What we can do now is instantly upload to social media.
So you mentioned the InstaView. Is that what that is?
Well, Instant View is where you can walk off a stage or walk from the green screen and look at your movie. You can actually look at the video, the composited video,
Right.
accept it, and then once you accept it, you can post it up to a YouTube or a
Tell us how it
website.
feels to be on such an
So really
The
anything,
social media and all of that.
everything with social media.
And
It's
of
all
course,
about the
that's
social
so
media.
prevalent nowadays.
Absolutely.
But you can do that instantly.
He's not saying a word to you.
So we're talking about
He's saying,
instant
I'm
results.
Sick and tired of how the
Instant
media
results.
drags
And
this
saving
poor man
money.
and his family
Yeah.
through the mud.
And that's what we all want to do, right?
Yeah.
So by using the Pixcara, you're saving money, you're saving time, you're getting a better quality of picture. And let's talk about that for a
Yeah.
moment. Are we talking HD? Because sometimes the quality with everything else is sacrificed. Tell me about the quality with the Pixcara.
It was very perceptive of you to pick up on that. The quality was built in from the beginning. You know, one of the fortunate things we had about going in on this a little bit later, just really several years ago in the development stage, was that high def was out there. So we developed our platform on high definition. So our box does not sacrifice any kind of quality. I mean, we're producing high definition right from the get-go. So we're not lacking anything in performance or quality.
Right, so not only exceptional quality, but also let's talk for a moment about versatility. Now, I mean, here we are, we're sitting here in this conference room, that's where we are right now. But if I wanted to be somewhere else behind me, the Pixcara is going to enable me to do that, right?
Absolutely.
But it's going to be able me to do it in real time, which is what's different. There's no post-production, which costs money, takes time, causes manpower, right, and everything. So now you're going to be able to do that on the fly, so to speak?
It is. It's done on the fly. And again, looking at the events that we were handling, this was a requirement that we had to be able to do these things on the fly. So we've eliminated post-production.
Okay, well, give me an example. Here we are in the conference room. Now behind us, who knows what we're looking at, right? Now what can we look at?
All right. We're here in this beautiful conference room
Right.
having this great interview.
Right?
But say we want to be on the beach
Oh, yeah.
down at,
Oh, yeah.
Or
Yeah.
maybe we're down on the beach and we need to be in our office looking like we're hard at work. So it works both ways.
Okay. All
So absolutely.
Oh, now look behind us. Now there's the beach.
There it is.
Now, can you go from this to, because I like to golf. Do you have anything to
I'd
golf?
rather be on a golf course
Would
too.
you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Put us on the golf course.
We'll do that.
Oh, there it is. We're going to play through. There's the golf course. I mean, that's what's great about this.
That is the cool thing.
Not only are you saving everybody money, but you've made it so simple and so easy. I mean, the box does all the work, right?
It does all the work. And when we're done,
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a DVD.
You don't have to talk to me next week or anything if you don't want to, right?
Nothing's going to be sent in the mail.
Exactly. So, and there's so many different ways. Let's talk about some additional ways to use this. Obviously, if you're a videographer and you're doing events, you can use this immensely. Bloggers, that's another growing industry. Could they use this too?
There's so many markets for this. Again, we've made it affordable. That was one of the keys too. As I mentioned, we were taking a lot of expensive equipment around with us. And really, this box itself, the Piscara itself, is a very inexpensive but yet high performance piece of equipment. Right. So it's really about a third of the cost of anything else that's out there on the market. So we found ourselves a real niche that there's been equipment around for a long time running TV studios, video production houses, but we found this kind of niche that was under that. But this is also a professional version, a professional model. But whether it's bloggers, business people who want to do their own commercial spots, their 30-second spots, and get them up on YouTube, there's an entire market that's really not served right now. And that's kind of what we're aiming for as well.
So as you take a look at your business, you want to make more money? Of course you do. You want to have something that you can deliver to your potential customers that they can't get anywhere else? That's what we're talking about with this particular product. If you want to get more customers, if you want to get more happier customers, this is the way to do it. But nothing's going to happen until you go to the website and find out more information. Where you need to go is mywearcorp.com. And that's mywearcorp.com. Go there right now and find out how Piscara can enable you to take your business to a place where it's never been before. Nick, let's talk about that incredible feature that really allows for phenomenal benefits, and that's called the InstaView. Because it used to be where you would have to capture the moment and then you'd have to wait a long period of time in order for the client to see it. But that's all changed, hasn't it, with the InstaView?
Yeah, it has. One of the great features, again, is being able to view these movies, these crazy, these moments, these special moments instantly. And then to watch the participant as they experience it for the first time, too, is an emotion-charged thing. I mean,
what have you
for all of us.
experienced over all this time? I mean, because truly, I mean, the value of life really is made up of those little moments, you know, and this is such a great way to capture those moments. How have you been affected by that?
You know, the name, again, Piscara, pictures of loved ones. I mean, it really captures the emotion, captures the essence of what this is about. Having done all-star games and other events, again, a lot of times people, you put them in these situations, they become part of the situation. Sure. Whether it's a success, whether they sometimes think they've actually won the MVP award. Yeah. And we've been in situations where we've seen people accept an award and offer it up to, we were in New York, and I'll never forget a grandfather and his grandson came up to me, and a lot of people think it's just for kids when we go to these events, right. But it's not. It's for the adults as well as for the kids. But the grandfather said to me, he said, look, my grandson once offered this trophy up to his dad who taught him how to play baseball. But his dad's no longer around. His dad died at 9/11.
Oh, wow.
And I was touched by that and recognized the fact that we're capturing these images of these kids that may not be around again, or that someone's there and capturing the voice. we realize the importance of what we do,
Right.
and to have this kind of equipment and be able to capture these moments is important to us.
And now you've taken the ability to capture that moment, but you have, through the Pixcara, you've taken it to a whole new level that enables us to do it quickly, easily, to get the results right away so people can enjoy it quicker and easier than ever before, right?
Absolutely.
And you told me one time that really Pixcara is about doing 3 things, about that's what it enables us to do. And I want you to sum that up for all those that are watching right now. The 3 things that the Pixcara can enable you to do.
Really, I guess it's to create the unbelievable, to produce the unimaginable, and to deliver the impossible.
Wow. That sums it up. And now it's up to you. Come on over to mywearcorp.com and find out how you can take your business to the next level. You know, Nick, in today's economy, we have all never seen anything quite like this, and we have to all start thinking a little differently. We got to think outside that box, so to speak. And your box is the answer to that, all right? What are some other ways that you can really, businesses out there could grow, and how they maybe could do business by using the Pixcara that they haven't done up to this point?
Mm-hmm. Well, Bob, we focused a lot on delivery and the instant delivery and a DVD, something you hand to a customer. I haven't talked much about, although we did mention the fact that we can instant upload,
Right.
instant view, instant
Social
upload to
media,
social media.
right.
But there's some cool things you could do with social media. And with some of our clients, what we've done is put contests around it.
Oh,
People
how'd
come.
that work?
Well, people come into our booth, whatever the event may be, a sporting event or whatever. They come in, they do their little video, as outrageous as they want to or as fun as they want to, and then they would post it. And then we would run contests around it. They would have people vote on these videos. And you can have giveaways. So you can tie all kinds of promotions. Because the goal would be to get these things viral, to try to grow your business, expand your business, get your message out, whatever it is. And with social media, you have that ability. And through the Pixcara, you can do that instantly.
Right.
And one of the cool things about it, too, is as we do these segments, you're a professional. I'm not. I make a lot of mistakes. Having a box like this, if there is a problem that you're having in creating your video, you stop and you start all over again.
Right. It just makes it so simple. By the way, I make a lot of mistakes too, all right?
You do? You haven't made one.
No, that's not true. But I mean, and you've really thought of everything to help everybody out.
The reason being is we were a user. We would consider ourselves a power user. Digital All-Star, which was really our roots, this green screen with Major League Baseball. We were a user of this, and we went back to the drawing board to figure out there wasn't really anything in the market that we could use. So we went back and said, what is it? Developing from scratch, and we had that advantage of being able to build this and really kind of think outside of the box by putting it in the box.
By putting it in the box. You no longer have to think outside the box. Now the box is there for you. And you can take advantage of it right now. mywearcorp.com. That's where you need to go. Nick Perini, thank you so much from MyWear Corporation. Thank you, first of all, for coming up with this and enabling businesses now that are having a tough time, having a tough go at it, but you're giving everybody an option. You're giving everybody an alternative, a new way to make more money, and this is the way to do it. Thank you, Nick.
You're welcome, and we're excited about it. We really are. We think we're bringing a service to the industry,
all right,
and changing the landscape.
So it's up to you now, all right? If we had your phone number, we'd be calling you, but we don't. So we need you to come to the website so you can get more information on how you can take advantage